Hi, Abundant Life community. I just thought I'd pop in here for a minute and say hello. I hope you guys are doing well. And share with you something that I was thinking about right now. So, currently, I am sitting in my car on a pretty nice sunny day. I mean, it was raining earlier today, so it's a little cloudy, but the sun's out at the moment, so that's pretty nice. But I'm sitting here in my car, and tempted to feel frustrated and angry and annoyed. But I'm not. But I wanted to share with you about this experience because I feel like it can really pertain to our emotional health and our mental health. So my situation is that I was supposed to meet someone to pick up some quail eggs because we like quail eggs, and Aries, my dog, likes quail eggs. And so I drove about 25-30 minutes to meet this person. And I thought we had, got a time down and everything and all that stuff. Well, I have been waiting for maybe 35 to 40 minutes now for the person to come, and I've messaged them a few times back, and I can tell they haven't seen my messages, so I'm kind of like, I'm still in limbo, right? And I am at a point where I need to start heading home because I have other commitments this afternoon and tonight, and so anyway, I have been feeling tempted to be frustrated and tempted to be annoyed, right? And to respond in probably not so kind ways, right? Because of waiting around so much. And mostly, it's not that it's not that I mind waiting, it's that my expectations were different, right? And so having expectations that aren't met can sometimes bring out not the best in us, right? But the reason this applies to emotional health and mental health is because I feel like that happens a lot in life, where we have realistic or unrealistic expectations of someone in our life, the people that we're interacting with, or even of ourselves, unrealistic expectations for ourselves. And when those expectations aren't met, we either beat up ourselves if the person that has expectations is us, or we take that out on someone else. We have frustration that builds up. And sometimes, if our response to anger is to build up inside, then that still just eats away at us, right? And so I have been learning so much about what it means to let go and release some of those things. I have a couple different techniques I've been trying recently, and that's been super helpful. As well as just learning to be interruptible. And what I mean by that is letting myself not hold plans so tightly with such a tight fist that I'm not willing to have something change the plan, right? To be able to hold that and let loose of that tightly held plan just a little bit. And for me, in my beliefs, I believe that God should be able to interrupt my plans, right? Because He, as my divine creator and my leader, guides me in those things, but also sometimes He sets up opportunities that should interrupt my plans, should change my course a little bit, right? To maybe serve someone else, or to teach me something and help me grow. So when I say be interruptible, I mean holding my plans loose enough, with this open hand, that I can let go a little bit of those plans, or not erupt in frustration at myself or at someone else when those plans change, right? Because something better might be in store, and it might be something I didn't even imagine, right? It might be something better than what I imagined. But if I'm so pent up about my plan changing, I'm not even going to see the goodness that could be right in store for me, right? So I'm learning to be more okay with things not going my way. I'm learning to wait patiently when my expectations are not met, and I'm learning to grow in this area. So I'm curious to hear how you respond when your expectations aren't met, or what happens when you have to wait longer than you thought you were going to have to wait. What happens when you feel frustrated? What do you do? How do you respond? I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that.